to another fragrance review. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Scott Aromatico. I hope wherever you are, this video is finding you well. Well, as you can tell from the thumbnail, today we're going to be talking about my top 10 favorite fragrances that I believe are worth saving up the money for. In other words, scents that are worth the money. Now, of course, this is all subjective. This is where entertainment meets fragrances, which is my passion. Now, I will tell you the retail, and I get it. I know a lot of you watching this video are really crazy about fragrances, and I understand that you can probably find them cheaper in Macari, YouTube groups, and swaps, and sometimes you can just find them cheaper. But I'm just talking about retail, okay? And these are fragrances that I believe if you pay full retail, they're worth the money. But I can also kind of help you find some of these fragrances cheaper in some other places. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the list. These are in no particular order. The first fragrance I want to talk about, if you're no stranger to my channel, you understand that I love this fragrance. This is one of the best fragrances in my collection, and I love this one right here. It's called Moonlight in Heaven. And man, do I love this fragrance. Now, this one usually retails for around $295. And again, you could probably find it cheaper elsewhere and some, discounters and things like that. But for $295, if you were to pay the full price, I think this fragrance is absolutely worth it. It is a mango explosion. There's a bit of a juicy grapefruit note in here, and well, with that mango and that juicy grapefruit, you have an amazing opening. And then you get that beautiful tropical coconut, which is absolutely to die for. And then you have an unusual rice note that I absolutely love and find very addictive. It's vanillic, it has great performance, and this is a beautiful tropical spring and summer fragrance that I think for $295 is absolutely worth saving up for, and I think this fragrance is worth the price. All right, another fragrance that I think is absolutely worth the price, and as a matter of fact, I think this fragrance house is worth the price. I'm talking about this beautiful fragrance right here. This one is called Vibrato by Sospiro. And I love, love, love this fragrance. Man, it is so good. This one retails for around the same price, around $295, which is kind of high. I get it, but it is so good. As soon as you spray it, you got this sweet, juicy grapefruit. You have these elegant florals, fizzy ginger. It has a bit of greenness to it, a bit of powderiness as well. But this is just a great spring and summer fragrance. And for some reason, this just works really great on my skin. I can feel this pumping off my skin all day. It's musky and warm and woody on the dry down. And man, I think the performance is absolutely great. And like I said, it's perfect for the spring and summer. And another fragrance, if you don't like this one, another fragrance of Dolce Melodia is absolutely amazing, guys. That's another one from Sospiro that you definitely need to try out. That is one of my favorites as well. But I think this is worth the money. $295 is absolutely gorgeous. And yes, I got a little bit of blemish right there, but that's okay. The fragrance is incredible. This is an indie niche fragrance house that I'm just starting to get to know, but so far the one fragrance I have from this house is absolutely fantastic, guys. Look at this presentation. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is from Scents of Wood called Plum and Cognac. And as soon as you spray this, you get some juicy plum. It is absolutely gorgeous. You get boozy rum, cinnamon, it's vanillic, it's a little bit earthy on the dry down, woody with some leather undertones. Great performance. It's the perfect fall and winter scent. Guys, it is just magical. I love the plum in here. I love the cinnamon, the booziness of the rum. And this retails for around $240, and I think it's absolutely worth it. And there's so many others in the catalog that I know have got to be good if this one is. It's always best to buy the discovery kits or find samples online. You can always find samples online. That goes without saying. Again, this is just for entertainment purposes. If you were to spend full retail, I think this one is absolutely worth it. Plum and Cognac by Scents of Wood. This fragrance right here, another one I fell in love with. I love, love, love this house. I love the presentation. I think most of the fragrances in this house, the ones that I've smelled, are absolutely brilliant. And this one is no different. This one is called God of Fire. And again, this is another tropical fragrance, man. This one by Stefan Hubert Lucas just has a big burst of mango, that pop of ginger, zesty lemon, has those tart red berries to help even it out. It's warm, it's woody, it's musky, has fairly decent performance, and just a great tropical summer fragrance. It retails for around $230. Of course, if you go to Venba, I think you can find it for like $2.19, something like that. If you need a link to Venba, just check out the link in my description down below. For those of you who don't know what Venba is, it's the perfect place to buy most of these niche fragrances I'm talking about. Not all of them, but most of them I'm talking about today. That's where I get most of my niche fragrances from, Venba. So check out the link down below in my description and it'll take you right to Venba, where you can save a little bit on your purchase and just get some amazing niche fragrances. God of Fire is definitely worth the $230 in my opinion. Another indie niche fragrance house that I love, and this is one of my favorite fall and winter scents, and it's, you know, just one of my favorite tobacco scents altogether, guys. This one right here is the limited edition collection. It is called Tobacco Royale by Precious Liquid. I love this juice. This juice is just absolutely fantastic and is probably one of my top 5 favorite tobacco scents, no kidding. Soon as you spray this fragrance, you're gonna get some spicy, rich, deep tobacco. It is so, so good. And then that sweet, juicy apricot note is to die for. That apricot and that spicy, rich tobacco just really, really works. There's lots of amber and vanilla in this one, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, it's one of my favorites. And it's a quintessential fall and winter scent. You get 8+ hours easily. But guys, this one retails for around $275. So it's a little bit on the expensive side, but I think it's worth it. Now, if you go to my description down below and you go to the link, you can get a $40 off coupon. So if you want to save $40 on this baby right here, definitely check out the link down below because this fragrance is worth it. It's one of my top 5 tobacco scents and one of my favorites for fall and winter. So definitely check it out. And if you want to save $40, check out the link down below. This is the limited edition Precious Liquid Tobacco Royale. Apricot, oh, so good. You're gonna love this one. All right, guys, next on my list is from Master Perfumer himself. He started this company a while ago. This one is MFK, or Mason Francis Kirkjohn, and we're talking about Grand Soir. Oh, man, this one retails, I don't know, like just under $300. Depends on where you look, but if you pay full retail, you're gonna pay somewhere around $250 for this. I think if you check out Venba, and don't forget I have the link down below, you can find it for around $209. But either way, guys, that's a lot of money, whether it's $209 or $250. It's still a lot of money, but it's well worth it. This is one of the most coziest, gorgeous fall and winter scents. It's basically a lot of vanilla and a lot of amber and some benzoin, and it is just like a warm blanket over you on a cool fall day. It has so, at least on my skin, it's not one size fits all, so what works on me may not work on you. But guys, this fragrance will envelop you. It has a huge scent trail, and it just projects and performs. And I've gotten some compliments off this one. Now, I know a lot of you don't like fragrances being called compliment getters. All I can tell you is my own experience, and this has gotten me compliments. I love this one, so I definitely think it's worth the money. Just for the performance, just for the projection, the compliments I've gotten from it, and it just smells fantastic. It's the perfect cozy date night fragrance for the up and coming fall, and Venba has it at a decent price, so definitely check it out. All right, another fragrance that I think is worth saving up for. To me, this is my special occasion fragrance. I wear this one on anniversaries, I wear this one on big celebrations, I wear this one when I want a shot of confidence, and this is from, that's right here, the House of Argos, guys. I love this fragrance, and it's called Danae. The presentation of this fragrance is absolutely spectacular. This bottle is extremely heavy. It has a pressurized atomizer that is just beautiful. Everything about this, from the presentation down to the fragrance, I think makes this so worth saving up for. Guys, Argos Danae starts out with a smooth, creamy-like citrus. It is an absolute patchouli bomb. Sticky cistus, warm, woody, and musky. I think this fragrance is very versatile, although I think some people would tell you to wear this in the fall and winter, but I definitely get away with wearing it all year round. It's versatile. It's a special occasion fragrance. You can find this for around $275. I have a 10% off promo code in the link down below, so definitely check that out if you want to save 10% off in your next Argos purchase, guys. This is a great performer and well worth it. It's a patchouli bomb that's just special, you know? And I just love the way it works with that smooth, creamy-like citrus, warm, woody, musky, guys. Love it. One of my all-time favorites. And if this whole place were burning down right now, this is one I would definitely save. So well worth the money. Last three, stick with me. Next on the list is Amouage Jubilation, guys. Ugh, this right here, I love it. The honey, the cinnamon, the blackberry note that's in here, absolutely gorgeous. Clove, elegant rose, woody, a bit resinous, musky, and this retails for around 300 bucks. I think you can find it on Vemba for under 200, so definitely check the link down below. But every man needs to have something from Amouage in his collection, and especially Jubilation with that blackberry note and the cinnamon, and it's just so elegant and resinous and gorgeous. Ugh, love this one. It was on my to-buy list for a long time, and I kept putting it off and kept putting it off, and I don't know why I waited so long, because I cannot wait to wear this fall and winter. It's got decent projection, it's classy, it's elegant, and this one is well worth the money, guys. I think most fragrances from Amouage are well worth the money, in my opinion. I don't think they have too many, too many bombs, if you know what I mean. This one is definitely worth the money, and so is most of their fragrances for that matter. So Amouage Jubilation, absolutely gorgeous. Coming up next, one of my favorite designer fragrances. That's right, this is from YSL. This is called Tuxedo. This is James Bond in a bottle, y'all. You get that citrusy, uplifting bergamot. You got that beautiful, somewhat kind of powdery violet leaf. A lot of deep, elegant rose, and just a ton of patchouli. Some bourbon vanilla. I think this retails for around $295. I think you can find it on Venba for $250. Which is not a bad price, but man, every fragrance collector, anybody who loves fine fragrances has to have this in their collection. It's just smooth, elegant rose, heavy patchouli, boozy vanilla. It's versatile, and it has pretty decent performance. I love wearing this in the fall and winter time. It is just a great fragrance, although I do think you can get away with wearing it all year round, but I think it really works good in the cold weather. This is definitely worth the darn near $300 that you pay for it. I think it's worth it. But again, always do your homework and look around. And again, as always test your fragrances out before you take advice from a reviewer like me. Last but not least, this is from Bond number 9. This is called Bleecker Street, and another one of those fragrances that's absolutely gorgeous. Violet leaf, that awesome blueberry note that just smells so amazing. Cinnamon, caramel, vanilla, warm woody with a touch of leather. I think this retails for close to 300 bucks, but on Venba it's 209. This is like a mass appealing, gorgeous, elegant, classy scent that I think is well worth the money. So definitely check out Bond number 9, Bleecker Street. There you have it. Those are my 10 fragrances that I think are worth spending the money on. Now, if you can find clones of these fragrances, I get it, so be it. I understand that. I'm just talking about those who have a little bit of money to, to blow. You got some birthday money, whatever the case may be, maybe you got a bonus and you want to blow the money. I think these 10 fragrances are a good place to start. I understand buying off discounters. I get that. I'm with it. But for those of you who would like to spend a little bit of money, I think the 10 fragrances I mentioned are well worth the money and are well worth it. But as always, do your homework and find the best prices. And again, check out my link to Venba because they'll save you some money. And I have some other links down there where if you like any of these fragrances, hopefully you can save some money on those as well. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like the video, please leave a thumbs up. It would really help me out and help the algorithm. If you'd love to be a part of my fragrance family, hit that subscribe button down below and hit those bell notifications off to the side. And I cannot wait until I see you in the next video. This is Scott Aromatico, out.